Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Sonoma. We're going to go in and check out what's new. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Right up front, they've got the Halloween place settings. I love this barware. This does not have to be just for Halloween if you're into more of like black and white decor. The dishware, however, is very specific to spooky season. And we're going to take a look at the Thanksgiving tables and some other items that they have in here also today. I love the candelabras right there. Those are absolutely beautiful. All right, we've got some bakers up here. They have the La Crucettes. These are the new ones with the new lids. So these are specifically for Sonoma. I do like the new handles though. It's the Heritage Collection. And they come in all these different colors down here. So you have the different bakers and then all the different colors that you can order. I love it. It's that little modern flair on those. We've got the pumpkin bakers over here also. Love those. And then we are starting to get in all of the fall Thanksgiving foods, fall soups. If you've not tried their soups, they are delicious. We've got the KitchenAid. This is the porcelain collection. So we've got I love that wood bowl, that mixing bowl. I think that is super, super cool. We've got the different cookie mixes. And then, of course, all of the new Breville machines. They have those in here. This pistachio coffee looks very interesting to me. I've not tried it before. If you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. My brother has one of these machines and oh my goodness, he can really mix up some amazing coffee beverages. There is the dark green colored KitchenAid with the wood bowl over there. And then we get into the other colors here. They've got, let's see, your more kind of standard ones up here. Our silvers, some charcoals. This one is kind of cool. Let me show you the price. First of all, that one is $800. This one also $800. It has the vintage bowl here on it. So that's the hammered copper bowl. Sorry about that. We've got the Smeg. I have that Smeg toaster and love it. We've got our ice cream machine right there. I think Smeg appliances are so super fun. And there is for our caffeinated beverages up there. This is a 4-pack of dishes. These are new. I think these are adorable. So if you love dogs, those are so fun. And then they have some of the the smaller Breville machines over here. These, not that they're cheap, they're just cheaper than the other ones over there. I'm super excited about this. They've got the different cornbread stuffings in, the different, I think someone made that is a whiskey sour. That's not normally over here, but they've got the cornbread mix, the focaccia mix. These are your stuffings for Thanksgiving. I love these. So they are $20 for the box. I normally come in here and get my stuffing, my gravy mix, things like that. We'll check out what else they've got over there with the foods. The all-clad stainless steel. I have these. I love these too. But I am here today because I need a set of bowls that pour. So this is what I'm going to be getting today, but I'm going to grab these navy blue ones down below. So that was on my to-do list today, was to grab those. All right, so we've got the brioche, we've got the focaccias. These are all of their stuffing mixes. They also do gluten-free ones. So there's the list of their stuffing mixes that they do have, and you can purchase these online. You don't have to come into the store, but most of us know you got to come in a little sooner rather than later because the fall foods do sell out leading up to the holidays. The air fryer right there, that one is $400. And then we have our side dishes. So we've got, these are our starters for these. So you've got your green bean casserole. Who's a big fan of this? I am. Love it. I love it also with the crunchy onions across the top. We've got corn pudding. That sounds delicious. Also, I love this island. Got some beautiful bowls down here. I love the hobnail ones. So you've got your 3 set right here. And the island, in case you are interested, that one is $4,000. That is a whole big piece of furniture. We've got mac and cheese sauce. I've not tried this one. Has anyone tried it? Let me know. Got over here now, this I have tried. This is their 5 apple cider. It's a concentrated mix. I love this. It is one of my favorite. I'm a big fan of apple cider. So they come in different size containers. And that is not boozy. So it's just over here in the bar cart area. And then we have mulling spices. These are the ones in the sachets. And then they have so it's $15 for that. I am getting that one. They also have the traditional mulling spices in the glass jars. That is this one here. I still have this at home actually from last year. I didn't get through all of that. So that one is $20. So I do not need one of those. But here are the gravy bases and mixes for your mashed potatoes. So that's your Parmesan garlic herb. These run right about $18. This one is truffle Parmesan. And that one is everything bagel potato. Okay, that actually sounds, or is it just everything bagel? Got our gravy bases. These are $18 for the base. Love the color on these pans. We've got our turkey pot holders down here. What else do we have coming in for the fall? There's the 2 packs of the gravy bases there. And they do have different flavor gravy bases. So that is the herbes de Provence. And then the jellied cranberries. And they also have the chutney. And they have the relish. So depending on which way you like your cranberries. We've got turkey seasoning paste. I've never tried these before. Then we have roasting glazes down here. Those look delicious, actually. You can order your turkeys through here. I don't know if you all know that. If you go online, you can do that. But the rubs, the turkey rubs we have done. I've not tried the brown sugar one. That one is going to be this year's selection. We've done the traditional, the bourbon maple. Oh, these are the brines. I have not done the bourbon maple one. How do you guys cook your turkeys? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. This is going to sound crazy. We cook ours like inside of a bag. That way it doesn't get dry. Very, very pretty place settings. I always love to come in and see what the tablescapes look like in here. Get some great ideas for the holidays. I love this glassware in here. Okay, so these I thought were kind of cool. If you are into champagne or wine glasses over here, you freeze this whole thing. You just throw it in the freezer. That way you don't have to throw ice into your drink. It's got this kind of squishy base that has a liquid in it that freezes. So I thought those were pretty awesome. Great items too for gifts if you're looking for things like that. Let's see how much these are. And we have all the different ice molds. I think these are awesome. I'm not a big boozy drinker. However, I think ice molds are so cool. I've got a skull one over there that would be perfect for Halloween. They have a corgi one. That one is hysterical. Oh my goodness. I've got some other cool barware items down here. This whole line. I love this black and copper. Super pretty. Also great gift ideas. If you're one like me, I shop way ahead for anything Christmas. Normally I'm done buying Christmas items way in advance. I typically buy things as I think about someone. Super pretty. Love the greens in here and the little butterfly over there on that dish. We do have a lot, there are a lot of sale items right now in the stores. So if you are looking for items on sale, anytime there's a transition from one season to the other, it's a good time to kind of slip in and check what's for sale. They've got some really pretty dishes over here. If you love florals, these are gorgeous. Serveware, we've got the dishes up top. Serving platters, that is a beautiful line. And then way up top, the honeycomb pattern, they've had this one for a little bit. I think it's pretty awesome. They have the Morris & Co. down here. I think it's super cool to see this in Williams-Sonoma. Very pretty blues and whites in here. Some good solid colors that you can mix and match with those fun patterns up above if you'd like. That's a good green. It's a very pretty green. And then of course they have what I think what everyone just calls your pantry packs, your basic whites, your base kind of everyday items. Got some beautiful wood boards over here. If you've not tried their olive oils and their balsamics, they are fantastic. We've got a bread baker over here. Who bakes bread? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys do breads? Do you do sourdoughs? What do you bake? They've got some mixes over here also. What else do we have that's new in here? This is gorgeous. Sorry, it is Morris & Co. is what I was about to say. This is the Morris & Co. table scape. So these dishes are different than the ones that are in the back. Very, very pretty. I love the pops of orange in here. Then they do have some new candles. Okay, so these great big candles, these are 4 wicks. I've joked with you all so many times before that I feel like candles are getting so big we're going to need a fire extinguisher to come with these things. They're basically mini fireplaces at this point. They have the spiced chestnut. That is my favorite fall fragrance in Williams-Sonoma. But I love that they have that one in an acorn, the winter forest over here. This one is in an ornament. And I met the nicest employee here. He went through all the candle stuff. We talked for a great while. Super, super awesome guy to chat with. Got some more Halloween items over here. That marble charcuterie board, that's super cool. And I love these little bakers. You can make these little fun cakes here with the bunt mixes, or from scratch if you're a scratch baker. These can be year-round, but they do have them tucked in with the Halloween items, which I think is cool. Again, that black and copper. Then we have the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I love this. I love those coffee cups over here. We've got our breakfast sausage seasoning. Their pancake mixes are fantastic. But I love the Charlie Brown dishes. These are so sweet. We've even got some pot holders over here. Oh, look at this. They have on the marshmallows little Charlie Brown patterns on those. Those are super sweet. I love that. The bread mixes, these are some of my favorite things to come in and buy. The key lime is kind of, I think, our #1 favorite. All the different yummy pancake mixes. They have some of the best syrups. I love getting syrup from here. It's kind of a specialty thing. Various cookie mixes, and we will just browse around a little bit, but I wanted to take you into Williams-Sonoma just to check out what was new in the store. Lots of fun things coming in for the fall. The flower shop. This, if you've not looked up look up the flower shop. They make the coolest like rainbow layer cakes that have this like explosion in the middle. I have actually made these at home for friends' birthdays, and they're super cute, little time consuming, but they're very cool. We're starting to get all of the different brittles and toffees in for the fall also. That bourbon almond sounds delicious. All sorts of goodies in here. With that, everyone, I'm going to let you browse around a little bit. Their hot chocolate mixes are amazing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I love the colors on these. I think they're super cool. Pumpkin mixes, all these yummy things. Now I'm super, super hungry. And with that, everyone, take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Be safe.